Good day, everyone. Today I'll be talking about hydrocarbons, what they are, and how they appear in many things we use every day. Hydrocarbons are chemical compounds made out of only hydrogen and carbon atoms. They are the main components of fossil fuels like petroleum, coal, and natural gas. From these sources, hydrocarbons are processed into fuels, waxes, plastics that we use in our everyday lives. Even though they sound like something complicated from a chemistry book, hydrocarbons are usually all around us in the things we use, the energy we consume, and the personal care products today. I'll be focusing on hydrocarbons in general, three common household items that come from them: candles, petroleum jelly, and some plastic bottles we see every day, like plastic bottles. Us humans, we use a lot of plastic bottles every day, so that's one of an example of uh, hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon in general. There are three main groups of a hydrocarbon, depending on the type of bonds that hold their atoms together. They can exist as gases, liquids, or solids, depending on their size and structure. Main examples of hydrocarbons are methane, propane, and butane. Octane and paraffin wax that can be found in other and some types of candles. The first one, my first household example is a candle. One of the most familiar uses of hydrocarbons are candles. They are made of paraffin wax, which are a type of solid hydrocarbon that comes from refining petroleum. But there are some exceptions. Some waxes aren't considered the same because some others are beeswax and all that. When you light a candle, the heat melts the wax near the wick. The melted wax travels up to the wick, turns into vapor, and reacts with oxygen in the air. This process is called combustion. Produces carbon dioxide, water vapor, heat, and light. Okay. So, petroleum jelly. Next is petroleum jelly, which many of us know as Vaseline, but this is petroleum jelly. The same source as paraffin wax. After petroleum is refined, the remaining residue is purified many times to remove impurities. The result is a smooth, clear jelly that is safe to use in the skin. Petroleum jelly acts as a moisturizer and skin protector. So, next is plastic bottles. This plastic bottle, I use this for a science experiment, but I'm going to use it as an example today. Now let's talk about plastic bottles, another everyday product made from hydrocarbons. Most plastic bottles are made from a material called polyethylene terephthalate, or PET for short. PET is produced from petroleum-based hydrocarbons, which are processed and linked together to form a strong, flexible chains of polymers. To sum it all up, hydrocarbons are more than just chemical compounds. They are a foundation of many materials and fuels we depend on. From the candles that light our homes during blackouts or to scent our homes, to the petroleum jelly that keeps our skin soft and not dry, to plastic bottles that store our drinks. They make life more convenient, comfortable, and remind us to use resources wisely and sustainably. And understanding hydrocarbons help us appreciate how science shapes our everyday world and why taking care of it matters. Thank you.